Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a balanced world today. It's a map by Debre, 3-minute limit. And I'm pretty sure these are old Aussie bollards. Like old Aussie bollards. It is Gen 2 coverage, no through road, so it kind of feels a little tropical. Maybe like the Victoria, South Australia region. But I'm pretty sure that's old Australian bollard. The new ones are obviously a little different. They have a rectangle instead of the circle, which we might be able to see. We do see. So we know for sure it's Australia. Australia's large. That's a yellow license plate. That's New South Wales as far as I remember. And then we have Golden Pond something, premium retirement living, blah, 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 villa. And it doesn't even tell us where it is. Awesome. But another yellow license plate, so I'm pretty happy with that. We're seeing a lot of yellow. We have the Great Lake College. Forster should be the name of the town. Usually if it's like the Great Lake College, it could be the Great Lake with this town name or that town name. It could be multiples where it's, you know, the Forster campus means that it's not the base of operations. It could be something else. You know, it could be Shepperton is the home of the Great Lake College. But this is just like a, what do they even call that? A branch school? We're looking in New South Wales mostly. I haven't seen anything that I want to see, which is not surprising. We normally can't find what we want to find, especially in Australia. Let's go a little bit further north there. I don't see any towns called Forster. That said, Cape Hawke Lookout. So we're coastal. We're coastal New South Wales. Cape Hawke. Coffs Harbor, Southwest Rocks, Bonnie Hills, Harrington, Forster. We found it. Nice. I'm happy. We're just gonna guess. Ends up being a little bit further south. Rumi does get a better guess in. It looks like Rumi guessed the road we just found, where the Great Lakes College and Forster campuses. We knew it was a town called Forster. We were lucky. We were really lucky, because if you look, we went away from the water, and actually we went towards water, but we didn't see. I didn't notice any water. If we would have gone the other direction, I don't know if we would have been able to see this coastline, but that I'm happy with. I'm happy with that. Yellow license plates, coastal, Forster. That's what we found. Nice paved road, Gen 3 coverage, forested, no road markings. First thought when we loaded in was the Pacific Northwest or Canada. British Columbia could be a real thing. I don't think this is Europe. Service road only, it's in English, so the only place in Europe it realistically could have been would be the UK, and this does not feel like the UK. The trees don't match, the landscape doesn't match, the road doesn't really match. I'm thinking West Coast USA, maybe like a national park. Maybe we're in Yellowstone. That might be the furthest east I would go. Maybe Canada. Again, British Columbia, Alberta. I don't think we're further north than that. This doesn't feel like Alaska. We don't really have tall mountains. In fact, we can't really see if there are mountains here at all. I think Yellowstone's not bad. Let's drop it kind of near Yellowstone. I feel like if this was Yellowstone, we'd be seeing more like don't touch the bear signs. I think it was bears. I know there's a lot of buffalo and elk. I believe there's a lot of deaths per year in Yellowstone as tourists get out of their car to like take pictures with like buffaloes, and the buffaloes charge them and kill them. So if this was Yellowstone, I would expect to see kind of like a stay in your car sign. We're not really seeing that. It feels like that kind of area, though. Lots of trees, rather flat, dirt gravel kind of road. I definitely think it's a national park. But I don't think Yellowstone's the correct park. Where else could it be? No real signs here marking anything. That's a shame. It feels like I don't that would probably be my only reason why it wouldn't be a state park. I feel like state parks are very well signed, so any kind of branch road you would be able to find your way back if you got lost. So I would expect that to say either, you know, the community, I don't even know what it's called, the community hub, the welcome center. You know, the welcome center is that way, the parking lot is that way. We don't really have any bollards, so I don't think it's gonna be Alberta then. Yeah, there's nothing fucking here. All right. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. In a park, in Yellowstone. Watch it be like something else over here, but wow, California. The Lassen National Forest. It looks like we were about halfway to finding 44. There was no way we were going to be able to find anything. Going the opposite direction, we would have found Boot Lake. I think we've seen Boot Lake before, so that might have been helpful. But yeah, again, it felt like a national park, national forest. I'm not surprised. I think the Volcanic National Park nearby is why I thought it might be Yellowstone. It kind of felt like a park that would have a volcano in it, and Yellowstone is apparently a super volcano. So that's something we have to keep aware of. But that was the furthest east I was willing to go. I was confident it was going to be West Coast, and it ended up being West Coast. We just didn't trust our instincts. Singapore? Singapore. Interesting. You don't see Singapore too often. It's rather small. Obviously, it's the size of a city. But when you do get it, it's pretty easy to figure out that you're in Singapore. Actually, we're on the right-hand side of the road. That's a Florida plate. Is this a weird fucking Florida? I was so confident this is Singapore until we checked and it wasn't. 100% United States. That's a big change. That Florida plate really fucked with me at first. Probably down by Miami. Large skyscrapers. That's a bridge. Yeah, we're on a key or something. I think we're towards the north of this. Surfside, perhaps? We are on a bridge. It's rather small. It looks like the water kind of converges. The water kind of converges here. So this might be where no, there's no way that's that one. It doesn't look like there's another bridge. So maybe, I don't fucking know. Unless it's a key. Let's see what we could find. Let's see. We have SunTrust 786, which I believe is Florida. I mean, we already have the plates, the lack of front plates, all of that. Southeast 8th Street. That's 103, so we gotta go far fucking south. Southwest 8th Ave. 195, 63rd Street. So we gotta be far fucking south. We might actually be on the Keys. Shit. And Brickell Bay. Southeast 8th and Brickell. Brickell Ave. Live in the center of it all. Luxury residences. Reach and rise. This should say actually Street PH. Fuck it. Brickell. Brickell. We went over the water, so it should be on this side. We're looking for Brickell. Brickell Avenue. Biscayne. This is just one. Brickell Avenue. I knew it was Miami. 15th, 14th, 12th. Brickell Key Bay. Is that where we were? I don't see Southeast 8th. That's the problem. Southeast 2nd. Southeast 1st. So it's down more. And this is 12th. 11th. 10th. 9th. 5th. We're over here. Fuck. Right in the water. Honestly, didn't expect that. I've actually been here. I've been to Bayfront Park right here. Didn't expect that there was... I didn't know there was an island here. But we were very fucking close. Point off. South Korea. I didn't know we were playing a coastal world, guys. All right? Water is north and south of us. It feels like it's a tiny island. Well, this would be a tiny island. Return to start. That's to our west. Let's head a little east. We're probably not going to find anything of use. We found the Korean language. Songyong-gil. Not actually helpful. And I think it might be time to learn phone numbers in Korea because nothing else in Korea really helps us. I don't think it's Jeju because we would have seen a sign pointing to Jeju. We can look for road numbers. If we see, what is it, 1136? We know it's Jeju because we had that relatively recently. Probably about a week ago now. So that might be useful. But again, it's a matter of us finding signs and going the right direction. And we usually go the wrong way. So hopefully not going at the end of an island is not the right direction to go. Usually you want to go in the direction that you could find more things. And I think that's what we did. Seonggyang, Yeonggyang, Wonseonghyang. That looks like a city of Seoul. It looks like we're on the west coast. So let's go over by Hwansong. That's kind of what we want. We have Mokpo, Heiji, Muan, Afi, and Unam, and Magnong. 77. Can we find it? Probably not. There's 135. Fuck. That's 82. 309. Let's go up or down. 82 again, so different 82s. Fuck. What about this one? Can we find these town names with a minute? Heiji and Muan are to our east. Mokpo and Afe are to our west. And Magnum and Unam are to our south. I don't think we're gonna find them. South Korea maps suck, all right? We've talked about it plenty times. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, definitely go back and watch some videos. We talk about it all the time. We found Muan. That's actually awesome. That's to our east, so we have to be to the west. And then Bullshit Island, so somewhere over here. Here's Mokpo. So down here, perhaps? Was that a Fae? It is a Fae. So we're somewhere in here. We're in here. That's all we have. So hopefully it's a good guess. It ends up being a little bit further north. We're a lot closer to the airport. Here's that tiny little bullshit island we mentioned. We did just manage to find 77, which we couldn't find on a map for our life. But Mokpo and Muan, that was incredibly helpful. I'm happy with that. Round 5, and it feels like maybe a Brazil. We don't really have a car. We have the very orange dirt. We don't have any road markings, but we had people on horses. I don't think it's Europe, and I don't think it's Southeast Asia, which realistically gives us Peru, Brazil. It's not going to be Chile. I think it has to be Brazil here. Let's see if we can get like a number on this truck, or even just language just to confirm it. Red. And then that doesn't really look Portuguese to me. And there's no other symbols. Awesome. So middle of nowhere, Brazil, which if that's the case, nobody finds a single clue. It comes down to who has the best guess. Because we're really close to Rumi. I think Rumi has us by like 300 or 400 points. So if we can get a better guess than Rumi here, which he said he popped off on, and it looks like he could probably hit 23,000 here. If we can beat him, I'll be happy. Got nothing. Got nothing. I guarantee we're going the wrong way. We are heading south. South is usually a good direction to head in Brazil, as most of the people who live in Brazil live along the coastlines, which guess what? Most of the time are south of you. Obviously, if you're in the north of Brazil, you would want to go north. But we are not. Why does this look Spanish? Of course it's blurred. No, it's not. That does not look Portuguese. That's terrifying. There's nothing here. It feels like Brazil. It really does. Shit. We don't have a visible car, so Peru is out of the question. We don't have yellow license plates. Colombia is out of the question. It's cloudy, so we're not going to be able to see the sun, but this does not feel like Mexico. Mexico's out of the question. We don't have the bars. Guatemala's gone. Dominican Republic's gone. Puerto Rico's gone. The fact that we don't have the car means Bolivia's gone. Why doesn't this tell us anything? 31. 1, 2, 3 is like over here-ish. Because 1, 2, 3. General area. God, I hope that's a fucking... No, because that's only 7 digits. Shit. Brazilian phone numbers, I believe, are 8 digits. Unless mobiles are 7. And if that's the case, that would still work. I think I'm just going to panic at this point. It can't be any other South American country. It can't. The only other option would be bullshit fucking Southeast Asia, and we literally find something as time expires. So we didn't get it. It ends up being a little bit further to the northeast of where we went. Rumi does get a better guess. 20,627 points. I think that safely puts us in the top 3. Yes, it does. Rumi, 3,000 points. Actually, I thought we were a lot closer than we were. If we would have gotten like a 4,800, we would have still lost. That United States guess, that's what it was. It was that USA guess. If we would have had a better guess in the United States, if we would have guessed California, that would have been a lot closer than I thought. I actually thought it was a lot closer than that. Tresman coming in 3rd place at 17,489. For Don in 4th at 17,232. Screenshot the World coming in 5th at 17,041. Scribbles in 6th, 15,869. Carl's in 7th at 15,063. Bo in 8th at 15,010. Reneus in 9th at 14,943. Spongy coming in 10th, 12,884. Arseny in 11th at 10,847. Sean Kim, spelling it Sheen, 7550. I know how to pronounce Sean, guys, don't worry. And Tin in 13th, lucky number 13, at 7517. It looks like South Korea was pretty good for most people. Everyone kind of knew it was South Korea. Brazil, we had 10 going with Mozambique. We had a few people going with New Zealand or even Ireland. So some interesting guesses all around. But it looks like everyone knows South Korea when they see it. South Korea is definitely one of the easier countries to recognize, but one of the harder countries to pinpoint. So we actually got pretty lucky in South Korea. But that's going to be what we call for the day. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all enjoyed. We will have more content for you guys coming out tomorrow on Twitch at 1 p.m. Eastern. And another video for you guys on Friday where we play some more Geoguessr, where you guys, if you want, can play along. So you can find the link to that in the description below. But until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.